Detox for indoor food growing. If you're a new indoor food grower, or maybe you haven't started because you felt kind of overwhelmed, we're going to simplify things for you, and we're just going to give you three decisions to make: soil or hydroponics, leafy greens or herbs to get started with, countertop or vertical systems. That's really all we need to do in order to get you started. So, indoor food growing today is simpler than it's ever been, but I think because of the proliferation of information on the internet, it feels more complicated. You don't need any more information. We're really going to just simplify this process for you. Got a free training program at that QR code right there to get you started as well. Let's just jump into those three decisions and get it kicked off. So, basics here: soil or hydroponics, greens or herbs, countertops or vertical. Main reason why you might want to consider soil versus hydroponics, in my experience, hydroponics is 30% faster for greens and herbs. So if you would like to grow lots of food in a small space, about the same size space as a coffee table, hydroponics is a great option. Now, if you use LED grow lights, 100 watts equivalent or a little more, in soil, then that's great for dwarf tomatoes, dwarf cucumbers, all those different kinds of plants. So if you want to add in the soil component, I would definitely recommend going for those larger plants, but only in the dwarf size. Dwarf, container, patio size, all of those are great. Greens and herbs really depends. Do you want a lot of salads? Do you want to cook? Maybe use culinary herbs in your meals. Both are great options. Countertop or vertical systems. Lots of different systems out there on the market. Many of them you'll see like an arrow garden. It's a little box about this big. That box is going to grow just enough to do, say, culinary herbs or maybe half a side salad a week on average. Don't grow a lot in those spaces, but if you can jump up into a vertical system, you can grow a huge amount. So just remember that you really got to have these three things worked out. So choose soil or hydroponics, or both, depending on the kind of plants you're growing. Greens or herbs. Are you going to eat a lot of salads? Are you going to actually cook with what you're growing? In which case, herbs is a great option. How much space do you have? If you've got about 4 square feet of space and can grow vertically, the vertical systems are an amazing option. They can grow multiple pounds of food per week. But if you're just starting off, keep it small. Little countertop box is actually great as well. So a few things to remember: lights, you need a light, and so having a single grow light growing over your space is going to be really helpful. Make sure that greens and herbs, 50 watts of consumption for those grow lights is going to be the minimum. If you're doing tomatoes, cucumbers, the fruiting plants, you need at least 100 watts, probably closer to 150 watts. And I would say for most hydroponic systems, keep your greens and herbs in one system together, and then keep your fruiting plants separate. They tend to have different levels of nutrient requirements, pH, electrical conductivity, lots of variations with the fruiting plants. So keep those things separate. This is going to produce a lot of food. And I just want to re-emphasize here, your first garden should feel easy indoors, not impressive. Don't go after the biggest thing out there, the most complex thing, especially if you're new to this. Just make sure that you're focusing on the easy parts first. Get some wins, cook with your greens, eat your greens, cook with your herbs, and use the full potential of what you're growing. So here's the basic things that you need to have if you're going to grow food inside. You got to have a grow light. Now you can pair that with an old soil container with some potting soil you've got, as long as it's over seedling levels. You want to have it really super close, and then as the plant's growing, you're going to back it off and give that plant more space. You gotta have a system. So either reusing containers, reusing soil, or whatever that might be. Hydroponic systems, there's a wide variety of those out there. You can find more on our website as well. That's indoorgardenmarket.com. I'll throw a quick QR code up for that. And we also do have a really handy digital course package that can help you out through this process. Containers, hydroponic system versus soil. Seeds or seedlings. We do have great seedling and seed sources. So seedlings you can actually get through one of our local community growers. They provide seedlings year round that can fit into any soil or hydroponic system, or you can order seeds on just from pretty much anywhere. Use some seeds you've got laying around. Check out our digital course package right there. That includes 4 digital courses: seedling growing, intro to indoor food growing, garden building with AI, as well as intro to hydroponics. And you do get 2 hours of virtual consulting. So if you needed help putting together a system, if you wanted to troubleshoot something that might be happening, you can actually get virtual consulting to help get things fixed essentially, or get started. Water and nutrients. So if you have water, if you're just doing soil based, you might want to have a little bit of nutrients. What I like to do is I will pair a hydroponic system where I need to recycle the nutrients periodically, and I will water those nutrients down and I'll put it on my soil based system, particularly my tomatoes or cucumbers. Gives great results. I reuse those nutrients, never have to throw them away. I don't throw them down the drain and waste them. It's really great. So make sure you've got a good quality grow light, soil or hydroponics, or both, ideally, containers in order to hold your soil system, seeds or seedlings, and then water. Those are the main things you want to watch out for if you're going to start growing food indoors. Keep in mind that once you set up these systems, it really does provide a lot of ease, essentially. It's very simple to start to grow as much as you can. So modern hydroponic systems, modern soil-based systems, soil water watering systems, they all make it really simple to do. You're busy. Gardening has to fit into your life. So you really want something that's simple. I'm going to give you a couple of ideas of these simple systems that are out there already, so you can get a sense of that. First one on the list is the Let Pot hydroponic systems. These are self-contained, got a light built into it, timer. There's an app that you can run through. Really easy to grow. This one that you see here is actually a small one. This is 12 greens and herbs, great for culinary herbs, as we talked about. Cooking with fresh basil, amazing, really nice. Rosemary, oh, delicious. So this is the Let Pot hydroponic system. That one is great. A little bit bigger, Elfsis hydroponic grow tower. This one is a single tower. It can be 1 to 3 different levels of growing space. This is going to grow over 30 plants at a time. I think up to 50 plants if you really use all of the possible growing space. Amazing because it's so productive. It's essentially a shelving unit farm that you can move around your home. It looks nice, lit up with all these delicious greens. If you wanted to stagger grow in this system, I would start a shelf every 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. So you start your seedlings, you start growing out somewhere around the 3 to 4 weeks mark. That lower level is going to be harvestable. You're going to be eating constantly from those plants. Around that time, plant your next bunch of seedlings. Those are all going to come out in abundance. And so you're going to cycle all the way through the year, just constantly every quarter, going up and down and just eating delicious things, new things you never thought was possible. Tremendous diversity. Really pretty amazing. And if you're looking for something interesting to plant in your system, we do have a all-in-one lettuce leafy greens variety pack. These are super simple because you take the seeds, you pop them into a plug, and you pop the plug into your hydroponic system. There's no weeding, there's no heat there, and you can do this while you're watching Netflix. It's really pretty easy. This variety pack contains hundreds of seeds, so I can imagine it would probably be at least a couple of years supply. If you're using even the biggest of these hydroponic systems, it's very efficient to grow with. So lots of great ways you can do it, lots of great systems you can do it. If you do want to actually grow in soil, another easy way to do that is a drip irrigation system. This has an external reservoir, so you can hook up to on the side, and then you can connect over to your plants. So it doesn't require a hose hookup. You're not worried about something leaking or failing at some stage. It's a very compact drip irrigation system, which is great. So moving right along here, we've got importance. So once you've got everything set up, really how much time does it take to follow up with these things? So your greens and herbs are going to be harvestable in about 30 to 40 days. You're going to start to eat from them constantly, harvest from the outer leaves of those plants and keep coming back. Just harvest multiple times, multiple times. So you want to, a few things you want to do. You always want to check the water or the nutrients. Make sure you've got water or nutrients flowing. Lights could be automated on a timer, or I've got separate lights I just turn on when I wake up in the morning, turn them off when I go to bed. Pretty simple. And then, of course, you need to harvest and constantly eat from your systems. As soon as you have I'd say 4 to 6 large leaves on your greens and herbs, start harvesting. Even a little side salad. If you're taking a break for lunchtime, maybe walk over, rip off some leaves, take a munch. We have so much abundance that is going to be available from these systems. You can really grow almost infinite amounts of food. And so take the time, go and harvest some, try a new kind of dressing on it. Maybe you like, maybe just do a little bit of nice, like a light olive oil and a vinaigrette on top. Oh, delicious. You get all of these benefits because you keep the plants right near you all the time, which is really great. Quick reminder, we do have a free training program that includes monthly live systems like this, so monthly trainings like this. We take you from seed all the way through harvest, and we do it all together. Beginning in 2026, we start everything right back over again. New year, new harvest, new plants, wonderful ways of simplifying your life and taking control of your food supply. That's a big thing. So many uncertain things in our lives these days. But you can, if you've got about the same size space as a coffee table, you can grow vertically in that space and retake a significant part, if not all of your food supply back. So hopefully you found this inspiring. This is really just to help you take your first step. This is not the whole thing. You are going to get better at this. You're going to add on more and more fruiting plants. You're going to add on more tomato plants, cucumber plants, so many different things. So what I really want you to consider is, what should I start with? What fits my space? If you've got that about the same size space as a coffee table, that's enough. You're going to be able to grow a huge amount of food in that space. So basics here, answer these 3 questions. Are you going to grow in soil or hydroponics? Hopefully both. Greens or herbs? Maybe both. Countertop or vertical? Keep it simple. If you feel like you're only going to really use it for cooking, stick with a countertop. Very easy systems to get going. Make sure that you set a deadline for yourself. Don't say, oh, I'll do it next year. Say, I'm going to do it next year, and I'm going to make a decision by Wednesday, the first Wednesday of January. We have great resources to help you out. So if you're looking for just a checklist of how to get started, we do have a free indoor garden setup guide. So this is going to take you step 1, step 2, step 3, all the way through the process, start to finish. We have systems we recommend. You can head over to Amazon, find anything that you want that fits that part of the checklist, use that, no problem. We're here to help. Doesn't really matter how you're doing it. We also have a free indoor food growing video training playlist. We've got 2 full cycles of that on our video training playlist, and we will be starting a new cycle coming up in the new year, 2026. Exciting, lots of things we're going to grow through with. So that video training playlist is there for you to come back anytime. If there are certain things you wanted to get more familiar with, if you missed something as you were first growing and you wanted to go back and maybe get a refresher, there for you. It's available on YouTube right there. So lots of different things that can help you out, lots of different ways that you can get started. But the one thing that I just want to reemphasize, obviously, is it's really easy to get going if you've got a good seedling bundle. So if you happen to be in the greater Washington, D.C. area, or perhaps Baltimore, we do sell seedling bundles. So the cool thing about these seedling bundles is that you can take these seedlings out, pop them into a soil or hydroponic system, and they save you 30 days of growing time. Those plants are going to immediately jump up. They're going to be harvestable in probably less than a week. So the next bunch of seedlings we've got will include romaine lettuce, butterhead, Bib lettuce, red leaf, spinach, red Russian kale, Swiss chard, arugula, Mizuna or tatsoi. Very, very powerful greens and very nice. Works in any kind of a system. You can get the box at one of our live events, or you can pre-order if you scan the QR code right there. You can get these boxes anytime. We pre-grow them for you so that you always have them available. If you leave, say go on vacation, come back in 2 weeks, you're like, oh no, I got to restart my indoor garden. No problem. We've got these seedling bundles to keep you going. Comes with our digital training program, and it comes with free nutrients to help you get going as well. So lots of different ways to get started. Free training program. You can use the seedling bundles right there. And really love to have you on our next Planter Grow Night. That's going to be next Saturday. We're going to run through an entire 2026 indoor garden plan. It's going to be really fast. Got most of the things we're going to kind of work our way through that. We'll have a planner that you can follow all the way through the process as well. It's going to fit through 2 6-month fruiting cycles and then 4 indoor greens and herb cycles. So you're going to have a lot of different stuff that you can do and lots of different ways that we can help you. So do hope to see you at the next one. Wishing you a happy new year. If you see this at any point in time in the future, please start growing. Very easy to do. Don't need to wait. There's no weeding. If you're watching Netflix, you can plant a couple seedlings. Why not? Plant a couple seedlings. That's going to allow you to get more food for yourself, for your family, take back some control over your food supply, and also eliminate all those pesky things in the food supply that you don't want. Chemicals on your lettuce, maybe bugs that got mixed into something. Whoa, we don't want that. We don't need that. So there's lots of ways that you can actually improve, and it doesn't take much time at all. It's very simple. You'll see as you follow along with us. Thanks so much, and we will see you at the next Grow Night, and can't wait to see